Hello everybody, this is XTerminator Gaming, and welcome back to the Let's Play series of Bloon's Monkey City. This is episode 9. Why episode 9 when I just released episode 8? Well, I kind of figured that the Bloons Tower Defense 5 Let's Play is a little boring, so I figured we switch it up. And we're going to start with one of the revenges that we had assessed earlier. And we're going to do this one because it seems very easy. Highest bloon type is ceramic, and there is no camo or regrow assault. So we're going to step it up and do it on hardcore. Just for you guys. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. I always start with a ninja. Put it right here. For the time being, it will do. This will be fine for now. And because this is not camo assault, we won't have to worry about camo detection for a while. So we can focus on the main picture, which is getting a boomerang tower and upgrading it to our critically acclaimed 2-3 bionic boomer status, which has proven very effective in defense, not only in monkey versus monkey, but on regular bloon tiles too. And you're noticing it's very easy, even though it's hardcore. What I found out was that hardcore mode doesn't necessarily make the bloons any stronger than that they would normally be if you played on regular mode. The only thing that I've seen that hardcore actually does is increase the price of towers by roughly 8%, because the mortar in regular mode, the mortar is 750, but here it's 810. If you do the math, I mean, that's $60 extra, and if you look at the proportion of 60 over 750, that's 8%, so it's 8% more. Another example is the dart monkey. 200 normally, 215 on hardcore. 15 is about 8%. It's, to be exact, 7.5% of 200, but they rounded to 8%. They didn't want it to be like $216. I mean, because that would be a little bit silly. Just remember that. And if there's one thing I do like, and back to the monkey versus monkey, if there's one thing I kind of do like, or no, I actually don't like about it, is that it plays in an apocalypse style. So once you start, you have to play through the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you have to go to the bathroom, take a phone call. Nothing matters to it. You have to do it in one run. There's no round save. So it plays like an apocalypse style, which I'm guessing some of you have probably played Apocalypse in either Bloons Tower Defense 4 or Bloons Tower Defense 5. Either way, it's pretty much the same, you know what I mean? Bloons start coming, they don't stop. You know, you gotta hit the ground running. Well, okay, actually, alright, I just had to slow down there because I thought there was gonna be an outrage on bloons. But turns out I was able to keep my spike pile. Oh, yowzas! Ouch! Oh, alright. Ow. That hurts, man. Alright, we just lost our perfect run status, which I'm actually a little bit frustrated about. I'm a little bit displeased now. And it was one life. One life. Just one red bloon got through, and literally it blew my chance of getting a perfect run. Because I'm the kind of guy who, when I play these battles, I always try to get a perfect run. You know what I mean? It's just something I love doing. You know what I mean? It gives me a challenge. It's not too hard to do, but then it's not the easiest thing ever. So it gives me a good mix of both the easy and the hard. You know what I mean? It's just right. You know what I mean? Almost like how you gotta fit certain things. It's almost like, you know, that classic fairy tale Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You know what I mean? She walks into a house while the three bears are away. And there are three soups lying there. One's too hot, one's too cold, one's just right. And then one bed's too hard, one bed's too soft, and the other one's just right. You know what I mean? It has that kind of style to it. Though, enough of that chit-chat. And you're noticing we're already halfway through this. You know what I mean? We're round 13 out of 22. Which is kind of ironic to think that it can go by so fast. Let's just say though, it's really intense. Okay, some of the scenes are intense. There we go. Just in time for those rainbows. Take that, rainbows. You ain't gonna steal my lives. Not anymore. You ain't stealing any more of my lives. That's gonna be the last life I lose. And you're just gonna have to sit there and cry and you're just gonna have to sit there and deal with it, suck it up, when you get the news that your attack failed. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna hand you my money and be like, here's some free money. Oh, holy cow. Oh god. I'm actually, that moment, I was actually a little bit nervous. Because that was probably like 15 ceramic wounds coming in all at once. I mean, who would not be nervous? Who wouldn't be nervous? You know what I mean? It would seem, at that, like, on a rush like that, it would seem kind of foolish to not be nervous. To be like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. Because, let's just say, I've had that happen to me before where I think I'm okay, a big huge rush comes in, and I get my butt handed to me. And I just sit there in awe and anger, and I end up rage quitting, not playing the game for like 2 days. And I feel like a complete fool. And you know, while I was saying that, a whole bunch of rainbows got by. And that could have very easily, if I didn't have so many bionic boomers, that could have very easily turned into the death of me. That's why I love bionic boomers. They shoot fast, they're so good at popping things, and they're versatile. You know what I mean? You can use boomerangs on almost every map, with a few exceptions. Still, the matter is, you can bring them to so many places. You know what I mean? They're so convenient. They're cheap to build. Okay, not necessarily cheap to build, but the later upgrades, like for instance a bionic boomer, it's a really good upgrade. It's like I already mentioned. It's probably one of the best upgrades you can get. I mean, it's well worth the $7,500 it's well worth the 7,500 city cash dollars that it costs to research it. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I find it to be better than the Glaive Ricochet, because the Glaive Ricochet was back then, if this was like a year done, if I was saying this a year ago, I would definitely say Glaive Ricochet is way better. But they've nerfed it so much, to such an extent, that glaive ricochet compared to side by side to the bionic boomer, when you compare the two, the glaive ricochet is just terrible. It can only pierce 40 wounds. It throws the glaives at a startlingly slow rate. So unless you're gonna use them big groups, they're useless. Oh, gotta make sure these ceramic wounds don't multiply. Because if they start multiplying into like blacks and whites, that could be the end. You know what I mean? And they could have easily turned into zebras and rainbows by the time they got over my bionic boomers. But you're probably gonna notice it's the end of the round. Yeah. We're at the end. One last. Well, we have the game in the bag. You know what I mean? There's nothing this guy can do to stop us now. We're just tearing up the last of his wounds, and there we go. We win. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we beat you. 0 city honor. That's odd. Should I? No. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. Gotta love the glitches. You've lost 697 honor. Yeah, the game's a little bit messed up sometimes. I mean, it's not a perfect game, so that's something you gotta be aware of. And as I scope around, as I scan my village, you're gonna probably notice that I have 2 or 3 ceramic bloon tiles that are considered easy now, which is ironic. And here's the final one, but we're not gonna do that right now. But yeah, that's all I have for you for this video. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that you enjoy what I'm putting out. And you know what I mean, that's why I make these videos. It's for your entertainment. And if maybe it wouldn't hurt for you to drop a comment in the comment section below. Even if it is negative, I don't really care. In fact, I actually like feedback because it lets me know what I'm doing well and what I'm not doing well, or what I can improve upon. And if you want more videos, please subscribe to the channel. I will express great gratitude, and be sure to keep pumping out the videos. And as always, this has been your host, XTerminator Gaming, wishing you a farewell and happy gaming. Peace out.